Okay guys, how is everyone doing today? Now, as most of you can probably already tell, Phantom Force has got a whole new update, and it is pretty big, okay? There is a lot of stuff that they did in this update. Now, I'm going to start with probably the most obvious update that they did, which is the new lighting system, okay? And I did a video on this yesterday. I told you guys they were, like, testing out a new lighting system in the test place, and obviously this is what it looks like. They did make a few tweaks to it. Obviously, things aren't as dark as they used to be in the test place. I mean, things are still dark, but it doesn't look terrible, right? Like, you're still able to see things. Like, in the test place, there was a lot of areas where you literally just couldn't see anything, but I think they did a really good job with this, right? I mean, if you look at Desert, you can see everything in the dark, or in the nighttime, and it looks really nice, okay? I really do like it. And I'm glad that they're not making an update where they're like releasing like 30 new guns or 30 new autos and then calling it an update, right? Because those updates, like, okay, sure, we like new guns always, but like, really? With this update, I feel like they've made some like really strong changes to the game. I have a lot of respect for them for adding this new lighting system. I mean, I know they have to because Legacy got removed, as I mentioned in the last video, but I think they really did some good work making this lighting system look nice. Like, I definitely enjoy playing it more. It did cause a little bit of lag with like shadows and everything, but they made that an option that you can disable, so there shouldn't be any lag issues for people who can't handle that. So that's the new lighting system. I'll show you a few more maps like later, but I'm just going to be playing on Desert, and then hopefully we can get Crane next map while I sort of like mention the other updates that they did. So something else that's obvious that you guys can probably already tell is that, like, if someone has a flashlight out, not only can the guy who has the gun see it, but literally everyone can. And I don't really know why they did this. Like, I don't really think I need to see other people's flashlights. I mean, that just causes lag, right? Back when flashlights were client-sided, like, only you would be able to see your own flashlight, and I thought that was perfectly fine. Like, I don't need to see other people's flashlights, but apparently they felt like it needed to be like a server-sided thing so that everyone could see everyone's flashlights. So once again, I'm not really sure why. I don't really think it makes too much of like a difference in the game, except for that it, you know, causes a little bit more lag. And they've done this with green lasers too, like as you might have just saw there. The guy who killed me, he had a green laser out and I could see it. So once again, I'm not really too sure why they did this. It's not anything like terrible. The flashlights do get a little bit annoying because, like, there's a lot of people who run around with flashlights, like this guy or this guy in here. Hello. I mean, I guess it allowed me to see that guy more clearly, but it does get a little bit annoying, you know, like, it might be a little bit too bright. I don't know though, you can have your own opinions on that. Personally, I don't really like the update on that too much, but I mean, it's whatever. I mean, they're making their game a little bit more realistic, and I understand that. So also, along with the new lighting system and everything, they did get rid of like the winter themes on all of the maps. So for instance, Desert, like, I don't know if anyone noticed, I sure noticed, but like the ground and like this building thing and pretty much everything was like tinted, so it was all lighter, and it just didn't look that nice. I mean, it was nice for a few days, but then, you know, everyone kind of got sick of it. So I do like the like more saturated map colors. They look nice, especially since we're not in winter time anymore, so it's really not necessary to have like winter themed maps. I mean, I guess that's pretty obvious. But yeah, so they updated pretty much every map. The only one I think they didn't update was Blizzard, and Warehouse, and Metro, because, you know, they didn't have winter colors. But most of the like outdoor maps all got updated to fit like the summertime, since it is summer as of like 2 days ago. So now I'll talk about the new gun they added, which is called I totally forget what it's called. It's called the Red Hawk 44. Let me see if I can try to get Crane. They also they got rid of all the thumbnails for each map. I guess that's because they updated the lighting, they updated the colors of the maps, so they need new thumbnails for the maps. So that is like a small update, I guess. Alright, but it looks like we got Crane. As you can see, well, you probably can't see right now, but the Crane is now right there, and it goes all the way over like to the middle of the map. And I have like a lot of respect for Stylus for doing this. They obviously listened to their community, who was... Oh, there's a new like thing here. So I guess Crane got an entire revamp, but they did listen to their community. Like, a lot of people were complaining about the Crane being in the middle. A lot of people didn't like that. So I guess they listened to us. I guess they took the initiative They moved it back. They had no problem doing it, and I really respect them for that. Like, thank you, Stylus. And yeah, as you can see, like, Crane looks a lot different. It looks a lot nicer, I think. I feel like they added those new boxes as well. I don't know if they were there before. Honestly, I didn't really notice. But yeah, those boxes are now there. As you can see, I'm getting a lot of lag though, which is the one problem with this update. Like, no matter how good your PC is, you're probably gonna get a little bit of lag unless you have like a $4,000 PC. But I don't. I have a laptop. But anyways, as I was saying earlier, this is called the Red Hawk 44. It's a new revolver. It's nothing too special, I'd say. It's a one-shot headshot from a decent distance. Not this distance, but I'm so bad. But the one thing you could probably notice right away with this, it moves to the side. It moves to the left actually when you shoot it, which is a little bit interesting because like you hold it on the right, but it moves to the left. Like, it's nothing like to complain about, I would say. I mean, maybe you can complain about it if you really want to, but I personally wouldn't like call this anything terrible. It's just a little bit weird. It doesn't look as nice, but you know, it's whatever. So I'll play with that for a few minutes as I talk about like sort of the new updates and stuff. So they did also like update Metro. I'll show a little clip of like Metro with its new lighting because it actually looks insane. So this is what Metro now looks like. As you can see, it's a lot less dark than it was in the test place, but it does look really, really cool. Like, I'm super glad they added this new lighting into Metro. I think it just looks amazing. That's just my personal opinion, but everything about it just makes it so much more enjoyable to play. I'm not really too sure how to describe it, but that's just how I feel about it. It really makes me want to play Metro a lot more. Like, I feel like before, it kind of felt bland. It didn't really feel like anything was really going on, but now with the new lighting, I just feel like there's a lot more character to it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I personally really like it, but I have heard a few people who have like mixed opinions about it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about like the new lighting, especially for maps like Metro, where it's a little bit darker than it used to be. I would say for Crane, it looks nice, but I don't know, it may be a little bit too colorful. Like, I think they oversaturated the map just a little bit. Like, I wouldn't say it's anything terrible. Obviously not complaining about it, but yeah, that's just my feelings about that. Now, there is one more thing about this update that is still a mystery to me, but they did add new puzzles, okay? And I really have no idea how this is gonna work. I don't know what the puzzles are. I don't know what they do. I don't know what you get when you solve them. I have literally no idea, except for the fact that they added them. But there were a few theories by like some of the fans in my comments. Like, people were saying that the puzzles could lead to like Easter eggs, or like they could lead to like, you know, the crane flying as I showed in my last video, or the desert sandstorm, which I also showed in my video. If you want to go check that out, like, that would be appreciated. It was kind of cool. But yeah, that would be kind of cool if you could like solve a puzzle and then it would allow like the crane to fly away or something. I don't know. I feel like that would add something cool to the game. Maybe a bit annoying, but who knows. But if any of you guys have any clue what the new puzzles are, be sure to leave them in the comments, because like I would love to make a video on this, sort of explaining what they are. If you have any clue, like, I don't even care if you're right or not. I want theories, okay? I want some ideas. What do you guys think the puzzles are for? Oh my god, I'm getting so much lag though. So yeah, that is the one problem with the new update. I mean, it lags quite a lot. Especially when you're spectating someone, it is like 2 FPS. Like, it's not good. But yeah, that is basically the new update. I don't think I have anything else to talk about for this. So yeah, guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.